What's up everyone, Bartol Hideout Gaming here, and today I'll be showing you my top 10 PS3 games of all time. PS3 is a controversial console, but some people love it, some people don't like it. I honestly have a really good time and there's very good titles on it, so let's start with some honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is a cult classic game again, you know I love these ones, and that's Folklore. Alright guys, this game is on my list because it was the first game that I ever played, and honestly, it really fits with me. It's a great game, it's a great RPG, it's a dark RPG that blends mystery with fantasy-driven narrative. The gameplay stands out with this real-time combat system where you control souls of defeated creatures called Yanks, which you can then use as abilities in battle. It's a bit gimmicks for today's standards, but at the time it was really good. The graphics really impressed me for the first title in the PlayStation that I played. So that's why it is on my list. The second honorable mention that I want to tell you about is Final Fantasy 13. Right, a lot of people again don't like this game. I honestly like it. I didn't like the story that much. The characters weren't as memorable as some of the previous titles. But what makes this game stand out, it's its graphics and its soundtrack. As you can see, these graphics are amazing and it really pushes the PS3 capabilities to its limits. The soundtrack is also amazing, and still to this day, it's a soundtrack that I listening to whether I'm studying or when I want to go to the gym. You know, you name it. So that's why it's here on this honorable mention list. Alright, first game on my list, number 10, Gran Turismo 5. Guys, I'm not a cars gamer, you know, I'm not into racing games. But when I was a kid, I used to play driving games, and this game is one of the best that I ever played, especially at the time. You know, Gran Turismo 5 is not only a racing game, but a driving simulator. With over 1000 cars, stunning graphics for its time, and realistic physics, it was a dream game for racing fans. So if you like racing games, this is a game that you don't want to miss. Right, my number 9, it's a game that I probably have 500 plus hours on this game, and that's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Okay, honestly, the storyline I don't even remember because, you know, I played it once and then that was it. The campaign was great at the time, but what makes this game really stand out is obviously the online features, the multiplayer game. I used to play this game every single day for a couple of hours. Whether it was snowing, whether it was hot, whether I was hungry, whether I had things to do, it doesn't matter. 10 PM, I was locked in with my brother and a friend, and I played this for a couple hours, and I had a really good time. Some say that Modern Warfare 2 it's better. I disagree because I had a really good time with this game. So you know what to expect from Call of Duty games. First person shooter, team up with friends, and have a really good time. Okay, my next game. It is a classic game, and I'm sure you played it, and that's God of War 3. God of War 3 is an epic, brutal, and beautifully over-the-top conclusion to Kratos' original revenge saga. Picking up right where God of War 2 ended, literally mid-cliffhanger, it throws you straight into a boss battle riding on the back of a titan climbing Mount Olympus. Visually, it was a technical marvel for the PS3. Massive environments, detailed character models, and seamless transitions between gameplay and cutscenes. Even today, the art and direction that this game took really holds up surprisingly well, and if you're a fan of God of War, this is a game you don't want to miss. Number 7. It's a game that was recommended by my good friend Johnny Alves, and that game is LA Noire. Guys, this game is much more than a Rockstar game, alright? We all know GTA 5, you can, go around and do whatever, blah 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 blah. Let's talk about that game later. This game is the complete opposite in my opinion. You are the good guy, you're trying to do good, you're in a post-World War II detective drama set in a beautiful recreated 1947 Los Angeles. This game brought facial animation to a whole new level. You weren't just playing as a detective, you had to be one. Reading suspects' micro-expressions felt like a real interrogation. Sure, there is car explosions and stuff like that you had in the other GTA games, but this is so much more than a GTA game, and it is a game that you definitely have to try if you haven't already. Please, go for it. LA Noire. Do not forget.
In a public property, harassment, Jesus Christ!
You just don't get it, do you?
I think I want him dead. I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way.
Number 6. I'll let my good friend Johnny Alves talk to you about this game because I don't know anyone better to do a review on this game, and that's Skyrim. Johnny, take it away.
Guys, Johnny here. So Ruben's put me in to talk about Skyrim. Number 6 on the list. When I next see him, I might have to punch him in the face because it should be much higher. Anyway, Skyrim is probably one of the best games I've ever played. It isn't typically the type of game that I would play, but I was hooked on it right from the off. It's just the flexibility of the type of builds that you can do for your character. You can be a warrior, you can be a mage, you can be an archer, a stealth archer, which most of us default to, and you can do it with so many different races. Obviously, you've got the Nords, you've got the High Elves, you've got the Khajiit. You've got plenty of races to choose from, and they all have their own lore and backgrounds. They interact with each other in different ways, which I think that's what makes it so engrossing, so lived in. Do you know what I mean? Going through the quests, the main story's okay, nothing amazing. The Civil War is quite fun. I think it's something that they can build upon in Elder Scrolls 6 when it comes out in 2037 probably. And all the side quests is what keeps you coming back for more and more. I still go back despite largely completing the game on 3 different consoles. So yeah, Skyrim number 6. We're having words, Ruben.
Okay, next game on my list is a game that it is amazing, you definitely play it, and it's probably one of your best PS3 games of all time, and that's Assassin's Creed 2. But you know what? I actually never finished this game, I don't know why, I need to do it. But it's still on my top 5, so to do it justice, I'll let my friend Seth McKenzie tell you all about this game.
Assassin's Creed 2 is easily one of my favourite PS3 games. Every single aspect, the music, the story, the pacing, the freedom offered in the parkour system and the setting, the beautiful Renaissance Italy, it all comes together perfectly. The music is so good it can be listened to outside the game and holds up. Definitely check out Venice Rooftops. If you know, you know. The environment combined with the free running that has so much room for experimentation is amazing. If you can see it, chances are you can climb on it. The economy system with money and upgrades is balanced so it doesn't feel overwhelming. There's just the right amount of upgrades to get and makes those Assassin's Tombs and Templar lairs, which are already so good, even more fun and rewarding, and again paced and dispersed brilliantly throughout the runtime. I always have a really good time with Assassin's Creed 2, so I fully endorse Bartoli having it on his list.
That's great stuff, Seth. Thank you very much. Now, my next game. I already mentioned, and I'll mention again. It's Grand Theft Auto 5. Guys, you know what to think about this game, right? This was the game that, took Rockstar to another level. Obviously, they used to do the other GTA games, and, everyone knows about them. But this game is amazing. It was released on the PS3, it was re-released on the PS4, it was re-released on the PS5, and it made so many millions to this company. And it's been like 13 years or something, and GTA 6 is not here yet. And that's because this made money. So they were just improving the other game. Guys, I don't want to talk about this game. You know what it is. You go around, you do shit, you go on helicopters, you do whatever you want, you steal cars, the storyline is amazing. And there's a good feature, you can now play online with your friends. That was a big thing back in the day. So here you go, guys. If you haven't played it, you're crazy. You should have played it. It's not my cup of tea. I don't play this every day because I have no time. But if I was single, I had no family, and I had no job, I would be on this game every day.
Suppose a group hug's out of the question.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
My number 3. It's Metal Gear Solid 4, Sons of the Patriot. Guys, this game is amazing. You play as an aged dying Snake on his last mission to stop Liquid Ocelot and bring closure to decades of Tangle espionage drama. The plot is dense with lore, callbacks, and nanomachines, if you know what I mean. But if you've been riding the Metal Gear Solid train this long, it's a deeply emotional and rewarding ride. Gameplay is more the same, but really optimized with the PS3 capabilities. You can play as stealth, you can go guns blazing. You know what to take from Metal Gear, right? And this game is a nice conclusion to Solid Snake's story. If you love the other Metal Gear Solid games, this is a must, and you have to play it. Don't skip it.
Here we go!
Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots.
Right. Number 2, sorry. It's a controversial game for me, because I love this game. I just don't love the title. And that's Tomb Raider 2013. Guys, technically this game is amazing. It came out in the end of the PS3 era, and it took the PS3 capabilities to its limits. It's an awesome game, amazing gameplay, the story is really good. It's just a shame that it's a Tomb Raider game, because for me Tomb Raider was, you had this Lara that was a badass woman that faced everything. Nothing could harm her. This is the complete opposite. This is a new story, a new origin stories of Lara Croft, where you play as young Lara, who is just an archaeologist, and it's faced with a lot of danger, and she suffers a lot, right? Technically, again, this game is amazing. It's just not a Tomb Raider game for me because, you know, you're strapped in this island, you don't travel a lot, you don't discover a lot, you don't explore a lot, and yeah, there's a lot of gunfire and a lot of battles, a lot of killing, a lot of people, and that's usually not what I'm looking for a Tomb Raider game. But technically, this game is amazing. The story is great for what it is, and you have a really good time with this game. You can't, you know, it's my top 3, it's my second for a reason, okay? Usually when I rank Tomb Raider games, I put it down there because of the story, because what Tomb Raider means to me. But technically this game is amazing and one of the best of the PS3 generation for sure. Now, my favorite game of all time in the PS3 is without a doubt Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Guys, when Uncharted came out, I didn't like Uncharted. I was like, nah, this is a rip-off Tomb Raider game, you know, this is a wannabe Tomb Raider. So I didn't pay much attention. I didn't even play the first game just after a few years, even 2, just after a few years. But with the first game, when it came out, alright, okay, I'll play it, it's cheap, I'll do it. I played it, it was nothing special. You know, for me it was nothing special. But then when Uncharted 2 came out, it took everything great from the other game and it improved 1000%. That game kicks off with one of the most iconic intros in gaming history. Drake, bloodied and confused, hanging off a derailed train on the edge of a cliff. From there, it's a non-stop roller coaster through war-torn cities, ancient temples, icy mountains, and heart-pounding escape sequences. Every chapter feels like a blockbuster movie, and really, it looks like you're in the middle of it. It looks like you're feeling everything yourself. The gameplay blends tight first-person shooting, climbing, stealth, and puzzle solving, all wrapped up in a smooth pacing and smart level design. Combat has a nice rhythm, and the environments encourage a bit of improvisation. And yes, there's way less wave after wave gunplay, so, you know, take whatever you took from Uncharted 1 and just think, I want this to be better than Uncharted 2, and that's what they did, honestly. The writing and performances are top tier, especially the banter between Drake, Elena, and the newcomer, Chloe. It's funny, heartfelt, and sharp. Zoran makes for a solid villain, and the story balances humor, mystery, and danger like few games can do. An absolute PS3 classic game, which blends a little bit of Indiana Jones, Jason Bourne, Tomb Raider into a game and improves it 1000%, and that's what Uncharted 2 is. Guys, this is my favorite game on the PS3, and if it's not yours, shame on you. It should have been.
Sure hope you know what you're doing.
I don't have the faintest idea.
And with that being said, Raiders, I wanna hear from you. Tell me, did you like my list? Do you pick any of these games? And tell me what's your favorite PS3 game of all time. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bartoli's Hideout signing out. Thanks very much for watching, stay safe, and until next adventure. Peace!